Well, one of the hottest teams in all of Conference USA right now. UCF has made it 3 in a row as we welcome you in here to our UCF precast as we're getting you set for night basketball coming up on Sunday against the UTEP Miners. It's Scott Adams here along with assistant coach Courtney Locke. And coach, last time out for UCF, they're out on the road in Hattiesburg. A huge second half in which UCF, the defense again has been the story during the course of this 3-game winning streak, and your ladies really able to separate themselves there in that second 20.
Absolutely. You know, one thing that they did tonight, they refused to lose. We came out and did the things that we need to do on the defensive end, rebounded, limited them to one shot in the second half, which is huge for us.
Yeah, out-rebounding the opponent for the third consecutive game in a row. Nay Carter goes for a career high there against Southern Miss in her finale from Hattiesburg as 29 points. And Coach, at one point I looked up and she was shooting 70% from the floor. Her final numbers on the game, Nay Carter, the senior guard from Houston, Texas, 12 of 17 on the day, 29 points to go along with 3 steals and 4 assists. You can't say enough about the way Nay played.
Yeah, she played great. And the one thing Coach said was, we rode her back tonight, so, she might have to get some ice for that one. But we're excited for her to go out that way. She's a senior. She's stepping up and leading, in those ways, and that's what we look for Nay to do.
Coach, and it wasn't just there about Nay as some balanced scoring tonight. The second consecutive game in a row in which UCF scores 70-plus points. It's going to be awfully hard to beat a team like that scores as well as we have, especially in the transition game. I believe the field goal percentage there, a lot of easy scores, and the rebounding numbers. That's, again, where it really starts. Such a difference than where we were in the non-conference and even maybe those first 6 games of CUSA.
I think our kids have really bought in. The 2 things that we focused on are turnovers and rebounds, and if we can win in those categories, those are opportunities for us to win. Those are part of our process goals, and those are 2 things that our team has really focused on, and they've done a great job. Our post players, Erica Jones, Kaylee Keogh, Sarah Jossie have really stepped up and just made a point to rebound, and they've done a great job.
Well, UCF now getting set to take on the UTEP Miners in the 3 consecutive games that the Knights have won in a row. You start to see UCF jumping up in the pecking order of Conference USA. We've got a kind of a mush, an amalgamation there in that Conference USA standings amongst 4 or 5 different teams. But this UTEP basketball club, they were predicted to finish atop the league standings, at least the top 3 outside of Tulane. Right now, they're reeling. They lose to Marshall, and they've had the injury bug biting.
Yes, they have, but they're a veteran team. They have some really clutch players. Kelly Willingham, their point guards, led their team for 4 years. Their post players, Steinberger's really stepped up. She had a great night tonight, so they know how to win on the road and at home. So it's not going to be an easy task on Sunday.
Coach, what have you seen from your ladies, at least from a mental standpoint, with these 3 victories? Maybe even coming into the Southern Miss game, in which maybe that confidence can be such a dangerous thing for these young ladies.
The ability to refuse to lose. I mean, they're just confident right now. They know what it takes to win. They've tasted it. They've seen it, and they just have that mentality right now.
Well, we had our pink zone game there in Southern Miss, and now the Knights will have their pink zone game coming up on Sunday as we ask all UCF fans to come on out to the UCF Arena. 2 o'clock tip time as the Knights square off against UTEP and the Miners. She's Courtney Locke, assistant coach. I'm Scott Adams. We will see you on Sunday for UCF basketball. We'll see if the Knights can continue their hot stretch, make it 4 wins in a row, as this has been our UCF precast leading up to our UTEP basketball game.